Everyone always says, man, if my teammates weren't doggy poo-poo doo-doo, I'd be immortal. If little Timmy wasn't picking his nose on my team, I would have ridden and I would rank up. It's always my teammates. It's always my teammates. Well, the funny thing is that it's not always the case, and it's actually usually your fault. But hey, everyone constantly blames their teammates, so let's really find out if you have what it takes to hit Immortal. So let's get started. So I've been Immortal 3 for a bunch of acts now. I know what it takes to hit it because I do it every act. So I'm going to show you guys some Smurf commentaries that I did for our website. They're in Ascendant lobbies, the rank right below Immortal. And I'll be walking you guys through my decision making. And if you guys would make the same decisions that I made in these rounds, then you too might actually be able to hit Immortal. So for our first round, my Phoenix wanted me to bait for him at the top of short so that he could flash and get some free kills. After our bait play worked out, what would you do in this situation? Well, something to keep in mind is that if the enemy team is attacking A on Haven, you need to either fight short, long, or just get out. By playing backside, you're probably just going to get util dumped or traded out, unless you have like 3 people there. But by isolating short like we did here, we can survive a lot longer and stall for rotates. In this scenario though, it seems like Jet was just lurking, but we didn't know that. So I drone out long to make sure everything is clear while my Phoenix clears out short. Once we realize that A is clear, our teammates in mid are being pressured. So what's my next move? While flanking through A might be a good idea, it really isn't in this situation. I mean, maybe my Phoenix could as he's already through short, but my teammates need help. If I do flank, I won't be there in time to help my teammates. So I tell my teammates that I'm retaking A and coming over to help on B. Once the noise dies down, I realize that our opening is now on A and somebody could walk through. So I hold to see if the enemy team decides to overextend. In man situations like these, you don't want to give the enemy team fights as they're trying to even out the odds. You just need information and be ready for them to walk into your crosshair. Don't peek into them like my teammate did on B. Now we're in a 3v3 and the enemy team is up A and planting. What's my next decision? Since I'm the initiator, I know that I can shoot an arrow up here so that my Phoenix can capitalize off it with his ultimate. I waited until the enemy team starts planning so that they have one less person to fight with and shoot my dart. Retake when they plant.
I'm gonna ult here.
Call it whenever you're ready. Arrow.
30 seconds left.
Arrow. I'm behind it.
Spike planted.
Why?
One enemy remaining.
Oh, my crosshair is horrible. Default. Stuck.
Right side, swing.
Nice. My teammates double swung together there. I used my Phoenix ult. I went in. I went when they were planning because as soon as they're planning, it was a 3v3, right? And as soon as somebody goes to plant, it becomes a 3v2, right? So that's probably the most opportune time to, 1, dart because an extra person has to shoot it, and 2, Phoenix ult, right? And I felt right behind my Phoenix ult and we got the retake. So. As Sova, you're basically helping your team fight a bunch. I arrowed there so my Phoenix can get a better idea as to where he can get his fights. I swung with him, and then those 2 guys in the end, they swung together and played it very well. The spacing with my Phoenix, combined with my retake arrow, gives my team such an advantage that the enemies basically had 0 chance. This was the perfect way to play this round. If this seems tough, don't worry, you're not alone. Actually, over 500,000 people have felt stuck like you and found help at SkillCapped. With our world-class courses, we've been able to take an incredible amount of players out of the depths of ELO hell and brought them to the highest ranks in the game. Remember, with us, it's all about your improvement. That's why if you don't improve while using our service, we'll give you your money back. Let's get back into the video, but if you want to give ranking up a shot, be sure to check out SkillCapped, and we'll see you there. For this clip, I'm going to give you guys a list of options, and you guys tell me what the right one is.
Swinging.
Someone's A.
I can drone in a second. Let me get close. I'll just go. I'm with you. So after the enemy team uses their Fade Nightfall, what would be the right decision? A, backing out and re-clearing flank. B, push through it and take sight. Or C, we immediately rotate to C. The answer to this question is B. I'm with you. Right side. Long guys, get up. If you look at the minimap as my team's going in, look at how close we are as the Fade ultimate actually hits us. All we need to do is keep our composure, trade each other out, and just go, and we'll win this round. But because my teammates hesitated on long, we end up losing this round. The timing isn't there for the enemy team to all be there. We're not going to run into a stack. It's our timing to take the site. Yes, Fade's ult is big and scary and loud and you can't hear anything, but it doesn't slow you down. They use it way too early. Being able to recognize timings like these will win you rounds. And if you can't recognize them, you'll lose these rounds. Like this one. For our next clip, we're going to look at a solo lurk play. Lurks can win your team rounds, depending on how you play them. In this round, my team wants to hit A. It's obvious we're not going to hit because we're just way too late. I'm out of utility, so I decided to hang back and maybe catch a guy that rotates or tries to re-clear. I stumble upon this ulted Reyna who is re-clearing, so what should I do here? Do I fight her and dumpster on her? Or do I run away like Shaggy and Scooby saw a ghost? Yeah, you bet your ass I'm running away from her. I mean, like, what's the point? This fight is the one that she wants to take. Her team is down numbers. Earlier in this video, I talked about man advantages. Why would I want to blow it here? Like, let's just say I do kill her. I'm just solidifying the fact that my team won the round. And if she kills me, her team now has a chance of winning. This fight is just not worth it. You're not going to climb by swinging everyone and just monkeying at everyone. Your decisions matter. And no, you don't need to have some crazy cracked mechanics and just kill everybody. You just need to be smart. Next, we're going to be talking about overextending. Don't do it. And if you are, then do it together. Here, watch this clip and you tell me when we overextended.
That's right here.
Yep. And they're dogging. They miss me. Oh well.
No.
Blinded.
Sleep tight.
Let's get out. No more flash. No, we're out. I can dog for you if you want. You guys want to fight it with my dog? Here. Well, dude wanted to fight, so I don't see him. Me and my Cypher fought together, he caged, and we got out. My team overextended when my Jett wanted to keep fighting. I mean, there's just no point in going for more. We have the man advantage, but my Jett just couldn't contain herself, of course. A good rule of thumb to have with teammates like these is that if they want to throw, help them. By me using my dog for my teammate, they can safely get info and take a fight if someone was still there. You know how you always have that Reyna on your team that just can't seem to sit still and not run at the enemy team? Honestly, your best option is to go run with her, most of the time. You're better off trying to trade her out than not. Especially in man advantages, you really don't want the enemy to get fair, clean 1v1s. So in situations where you find yourself getting a couple, like in that clip I just showed you, the last thing you want to do is to give up that advantage. I easily could have used my dog earlier, or even popped my seekers, but what's the point? We already got ours, and we already won our team the round, theoretically. But if your team is throwing, then help them. Now, the last clip that I'm going to show you guys is honestly my favorite, and it's about comboing utility. Valorant is full of different combos and allows you to get pretty creative. So I want you to look at our team comp, our ultimates, and think about our abilities. What's a good trap play that we could pull off on Fracture? Well, let me show you. Do it. Kill him.
Okay, coming out.
80 Jett, 79 Phoenix. Might be healing. Not coming out. Oh! Breach you.
Still in there, one more.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. He's there.
Main.
Nice.
Nice.
So I tried to combo utility with my reach. His stun plus my ult does a ton of damage, as you can see. And they're in his stun, so they either swing my, they have to stay in my ult, or they swing me fully stunned. I'm missing the Phoenix. I mean, it happens, right? But that's sort of a good way to like play the Fracture. You either fight for map control by like fighting arcade, like my race has done a couple times. You could do some traps, like me and Breach did right there. You could do some fade stuff too, that type of thing. Some pushes and whatnot. Now, had my chamber peaked with me while all of this was going on, this probably goes down a lot cleaner. But there are a ton of different utility combos in the game like this. For example, Breach could stun that same lane and Raze could throw her paint shells. Or Fade could throw her C's instead. Or in a different comp, Asher could throw a star down and a Cypher Cam could tell her when to pull it. What I'm saying is, when ranking up, you're going to want to use your teammate's utility to your advantage and try your best to combo off of it. But this is all just one of many in-depth guides that we have on our website though. Also, if you want a chance at having your VOD reviewed, be sure to subscribe on our website at SkillCapped.com. We also have tons of Radiant Smurf commentaries where we have Radiant players walk you through exactly how to have the most impact possible in a bunch of different situations. As we mentioned before, it's also backed by a rank improvement guarantee, and the reason to do that is because you're just that confident that a service works. And if it doesn't work, then why would you pay? So what are you waiting for? You got nothing to lose. Head on over to SkillCapped.com and get started on your way to that rank that you deserve. So hopefully you guys learned a thing or two about hitting Immortal. This game isn't all just about aim, but about decision making too. Again, these games are all a necessity overextended lobbies. And if you agreed with my decision making, then I take that as a pretty good sign. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel down below. It really does help us out. And that's all for us. I'm Teets, and we here at SkillCapped want to thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.